Page 32, Storms on Saturn. You can imagine what this is going to sound like. At the top of the page, they're introducing you to a new symbol. It's the dot with the half circle. Now the half circle can be above the dot or below the dot. That's not important, but it's a dot and a half circle. It's a hold. Remember I said the beat goes on? There's exceptions to every rule. Well, here you go. Because when you get to the hold, the beat more or less stops. There's a difference of opinion on that, just like there is on everything else in music. But yeah, pretty much you hold it out until it feels right. How long does it feel like it should be held? And then when you're ready, you go again. When I play with a metronome, I need to stay with a metronome, so I pick a particular number of counts. I'm going to hold it. And I usually just double the value of the note, whatever it is. So let's look on this piece, and if you look at the last measure, you see that fermata or the notes. You have a C and an E. It's a whole note, so I would just hold that out 8 counts instead of 4 because of the fermata. If I'm just playing it for people, I would just hold it out until it feels right, and then I'd let go. Some people believe that even you get fermatas anywhere, and that you really should hold them out a set number of beats, because the listener wants to feel a beat regardless of what's going on. And they just say, as a way of interpreting it, they will pick a certain number of beats to hold it, and then they'll go on. It's an interpretation thing. Let's talk about this piece because we got all kinds of things going on. I'm going to kind of take both hands together because we're going all over the place and going crazy. So we'll go crazy together here. At the beginning, you have the 4th finger on a G, except it's a G flat, so it's here. And you're going to go here. Let's just get the notes first. We'll come back and get the rhythm later. It's here, and then an A flat, B flat, and then a C, and then the right hand gets the D here. So the hands are really in this position. F sharp and a G sharp. Well, that sounds lovely, don't it? Second line's the same thing. Third line, F sharp, and then an A flat, and a C. And that's still an A flat. It's in the same measure. And then we get that again. Okay, page 33. Let's go up here. Now you got to move. It says prepare right hand at the bottom of third. Forget it. You hold that out, that G sharp, the last note on page 32. Hold it out, your 4 counts, almost 4 counts. You got to lift up a little early because you got to move, because the beat has to be steady. So you just simply move up. As you're lifting up, as you would between slurs, here you're lifting up and moving. Here, it's here. Don't take a lot of time to do it, but just lift up. It's not a big, quick, jerky motion or nothing. You just lift up and move. And then in this position, you land on those notes. Land gently. And then the left hand, they tell you a lot of things here. That note, you can figure it out, because hopefully, in my opinion, you should know what the notes on these little lines are, these ledger lines, up to 3 lines below or above either staff. Well, here, 1 ledger line below is an E. This is the second measure on page 33. 1 ledger line is an E. 2 ledger lines, it's every other note. 2 ledger lines is a C. 3 ledger lines is a G. 4 ledger lines is an F. 5 ledger lines is a D, and that note is right under the 5th line, which would be a C. They're telling you play the lowest C on your keyboard. If you have a short keyboard, just play the lowest C you have. It's here. On an 88 key keyboard, that's the note. That's a C. That's way down there. Then once you figure out what the note is, you take a pencil and you write in the note name, so you don't have to figure it out every time, because that's too many ledger lines. I can't look at that many ledger lines and instantly know how many there are. I have to count them. So I just count it one time, figure it out, write it in the name of the note, and then I know what it is. It's a C. So you're moving around here. So again, starting with that first measure there, it's here. And then the left hand's down here. They're saying brace with a thumb. I don't know what you're bracing. Just play the note. You can use any finger you want. They say 3rd finger, and I guess bracing with the thumb is to put the thumb next to your 3rd finger and down. I just play the thing. You don't want to play these low notes too loud because they get really vulgar really quick. So don't get carried away with this. Just play it. It is a loud note, but not really loud. Just loud. And then the right hand, and then the left hand has to move up to a G flat. Is here. This is a G. That's the G flat. And then here. And then the left hand's moving again, back up to this G flat. So during the rest, you got to be moving your left hand around. Won't that be fun? And then while you're playing these notes, you got to move the right hand down. And then the last line, A flat C. And then the right hand goes up. It's a C and an E, but it has an AVA over it. So instead of here, we're going up here. And those are both notes are tied, so you just hold those down forever, whatever. And then the left hand plays that last note. And again, they're telling you it's the D. But if you figure it out, again, these ledger lines, you can, because one ledger line, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fifth ledger line is a D. And once you figure it out, take a pencil and pencil it in. It's a D. So you're here, and then as you're holding that down, you play that. And that has a fermata, so I'm going to hold that note down 8 counts. And these, the right hand will just be held down until I'm done with the left hand, and both hands come up together, is what I'm saying. Whatever. Rhythm-wise, 1 and 2 and at the beginning. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. That's about as complicated as a rhythm gets. The hard part here is going to be moving your hands around and keeping the beat steady. Articulation, well, you got accents and slurs here. Just connect these notes. There's an accent on that, so give it a little extra. So don't play with a stiff wrist. Let the wrist collapse a little bit when you play that. Just boom here. And then the second line, there's no accent on that one. And then slurs. Lift up between each slur. So forth. When you get to page 33, these are accented. Just collapse the wrist each time. That's accented. Don't get carried away. And then accented. So forth. Add the dynamics. At the beginning you're loud. They say powerful, just loud. It's not really loud, just loud. That accent, that would be very loud. The accent makes it a little louder. So again. And the second line is an echo of that, soft. And third line, it's sort of loud. Whatever that is. Again, like an echo. Now there's not a lot of difference between moderately loud MF and moderately soft MP. They're next to each other. So one is on the louder side of the middle and the other is the softer side of the middle. So it's not a lot. Sort of loud, sort of soft, and then soft. Now in 33, page 33, you're loud with accents. That sort of makes them very loud. I don't know if we need accents, but. And then you see that little arrow at the end of the first line? You're coming down to soft. Right there, so you're soft. For the second line, third line, you come up a little bit to moderately soft. Soft. Stay soft, as soft as possible. Don't use the soft pedal, that's cheating. Do it with the hand, soft. Just kind of come down gently on the note. Don't come straight down. Come down at a slight angle, and that helps to make it softer. Real soft, huh? And then you hold that out really as soft as it is. With a fermata, you can just hold it out until the sound dies away. And then you can lift up. It's my impression of it. Speed-wise, dramatically swirling. Well, ain't that a kicker? I have no idea what that means. Whatever. To me, it's, I'm going to get to know the piece. I'm going to start listening and get into the music, and how fast do I feel it should go. Well, there's storms on Saturn, so it's not like it's a peaceful love song. So we got to have something going on. It's swirling. Make sure these eighth notes are even at whatever speed you go. And then I guess we got lightning or something going on here. This is page 33. That's thunder there. And then the last line. Be careful on the last two measures on page 33. You have a whole note in the left hand. So keep it down as you play these notes in the right hand, and then at the end of that measure you're going to hold the right hand down and go down and play the D. It's very softly. Don't know why they want a D there, because it's out of, I mean, you'd think it would be a C, because that's really, it sounds like it's in C major sort of, but they want a D there. So okay, it's like there's a sequel coming. I'd like to play this with you very slowly. I'm not going to do the dynamics, just the notes and the rhythm and the articulation. So I'll give us 4 counts, and let's try it together slowly. 1, 2, ready and go, and 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Off.